see how good or bad this stream will be. Oh man, lighting's awful. Okay. Oh, let's see if I can fix this. Oh, there you go. That's better. Okay. I can't tell. I'm on like hotel Wi-Fi, hopefully. So I don't know how good this will be. How's it going, everyone? And let me know if you guys can hear me okay. If the quality of the stream is okay. Oh, terrible throw, but it's okay. I think it's my day streak. Just got done doing a bunch of work, so I thought I'd stream a little bit. Yeah, it's a bad throw, but that's okay. Yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you change your clothes in? Yeah, no, I can, but I probably won't. It's going Valor, Goddess, or Unknown God. Okay, perfect. Got a couple people join the stream. Yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me. If the audio sounds that's a bad throw. If the audio sounds okay. All that's good stuff. I can't really tell because the hotel Wi-Fi when I got home was pretty terrible. But I think obviously most people are probably in bed by now, so throw a nanap on this thing. Perfect. Oh man, I can't throw at all today, but it's okay. I'll get rid of this cord, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I'll start doing the power-ups and TMings shortly. You just feel free to ask any questions. Okay, bad throws. I can't throw today. That's okay. Okay. Let's golden rise this. I have so many golden rises. Is there any lag to this stream? Okay, extreme health is orange per my live stream. Oh no. Okay, there you go. There you go. How's everyone doing? Building up my Murkrow candy. Perfect. Okay. Let's start. I'll just for show off, show off how many TMs I have. I have like way too many TMs. So I'm gonna use some of them, which would be great. And then I'm gonna start powering up. So right now, like based off of the analysis I did today, how can you have so much XP? Just to play a lot, not really more. As well, you know, I live in a pretty big city, in Toronto, so it does give me compared to if you live in a big city. So I'm gonna power up one of these Tyrannotars. One of these 98s, probably the one with 15 attack. So probably this one. Okay, so this one has. Well, this one already has crunch, so I might power up. Okay, come on. They're both the same CP. This one has crunch already. I should rename these actually as well. This should be this one should be bite. Stone Edge. This one is bite crunch. Yeah, I have a couple options. I could do this one. This one's probably bite crunch as well. Okay, I have a bunch of them I need to rename. A bunch of these I picked up from raids. Actually, maybe only one of them I picked up from a raid. This one I picked up from a raid. This one I probably hatched. And then, so I picked up two 98s from raids. Which one do I have? So I'm like right now live streaming off of the Google Pixel XL, but normally I play on a iPhone 5SE, and I picked up this one from a raid too. So picked up some pretty good ones from raids. So what I'm going to do first is TM these two Tyrannotars to Bite Crunch. I know the Mewtwo's not out yet, but I'm gonna use golems for the legendary birds. Anyways, the only bird that like Bite Stone Edge would be better than golem, potentially, like probably better than golem is Lugia, where Bite Stone Edge would be best, but Bite Crunch is still pretty good against Lugia, so not too worried. Plus I'll have like hopefully at that point where I need to start doing Lugia raids, I will have a pretty strong Zapdos by then. So that's TM. Let's see how many it'll take me. Hopefully not many. So I'll forget Stone Edge. Let's crunch easy. Okay. Nope. I hate that it changes orders. Okay, Fire Blast. Nope. I hate how it changes orders. Fire Blast. Crunch. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And then I will change this one from Stone Edge to Fire Blast. Okay, that's fine. Forget Fire Blast. Okay, Stone Edge. That's fine. Crunch. Okay, good. So I'm going to rename those ones before I forget. Yeah, feel free to ask questions, guys, while you're watching. Just going to rename these ones. And then this last one I'm going to rename as well. And then I'm going to power up one more Tyranitar. Switch it to number. Go to the very bottom. Yeah, I can show my medals afterwards. I'm going to do this one. I think they have the same stats. Let's see here. I guess this one has HP or defense. I'm going to go with defense. I don't think it'll really matter too much. I guess 1 additional HP. Yeah, I'll go with this one here, since I already had the moveset already. So time to power it up. This might be kind of boring, but ask questions away. As you guys, chat's a little quiet today, but I'll definitely show my medals afterwards. I'm probably gonna go down. So I'll do this tour. So I've already done the TMs. I'm gonna power up this Tornantar, and then I'm gonna power up Scizor. More like I'm gonna use. So my lineup when Mewtwo comes out is gonna be these 6 Tyrantars, all level 39. 2 of them 100%, 4 of them 98%, with like I think 2 of them with, or 3 of them with 15 attack, and then 1 with 14 attack. I don't know when Mewtwo will come out. I was busy at work today when the news came out, and then I had like a bunch of work afterwards that I need to do. Okay. Video output slow. Hopefully you guys can. Nope, it is hanging for sure. Let me know if you guys can still see my stream. Looks like it's not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. Will experience buffering. Okay. 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 Looks like my game's frozen, so I will restart it. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, the stream. Okay, so let me know if you guys can hear me again. Now I'm on data. Oh, I went offline because I was on Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi got really slow. So now I'm actually in the U.S. right now, so I'm like roaming, but I have like 1.3 gigs. I'm only here for a couple more days, so I can afford to stream on data. I guess I should have streamed the lower quality to not kill my data, but that's okay. Perfect. How's it going? Dag has go. Oh, so when should Mewtwo come out? To be honest, I think just make sure this is the right one. Yeah, I think it might come out after, near the end of August, maybe a week from now. I don't know. I don't think it'll be too long, but I do think there'll be a short period of time. I don't know how long Mewtwo will last either. I have to do a little bit more research. Hopefully tomorrow evening or something like that I can read the self-road or do some more analysis to understand. So what about Focus Blast? So back to what I was talking about before. So any moveset that doesn't include Focus Blast, I'm going to be using these 6 Tyrantars. It's like Tyranitar when it's like Psycho Cut or Confusion with either Shadow Ball or Psychic. For sure, Tyranitar. Tyranitar, Dark Pokemon will have immunity to psychic moves, and then as well will resist Shadow Ball, which is it will resist Shadow Ball as well, which is a ghost move. Ghost move or ghost move, I think. I should just double check. And then if it has Focus Blast, I'm going to use a series of different Pokemon, and I'll show you guys that afterwards. How many people are on the stream? 11. Perfect. This stream health is yellow, but it should be fine. Okay. Dragonite. So I'm gonna use probably 4 Dragonites, which I'll show you in a little bit, and then I'll use a Gengar, and then I'll use Scizor, which I'm gonna power up after this one. Let's go ahead, Mohammed. There you go. Okay. So, these are going to be my Mewtwo team. Yeah, this is my Mewtwo team. And then my Focus Blast team is going to be these 200% Dragonites with Dragon Tail Outrage, and then this Dragon Breath Outrage, and then I'm going to TM this Hurricane. I'll do that right now, actually, so I can get Outrage. I can always TM it back. Let's see what I'm going to get. Hyper Beam, that's okay. I have lots of TMs. So I did all these raids for, so I can do more raids. that's the circle of life when it comes to raiding. Okay, and the bear had, do you have a tutorial on how to throw Greater Excellence? I noticed you throw different. I've seen. Sure, I can do a video on that at some point. I don't throw it that great. I don't throw it that great. So, Scizor with what moveset? Let me do my Scizor now. So I'm gonna use these 4 Dragonites, 200% ones, and these 298 ones that I've had for a while, that I used in a lot of my old gym battle system videos before the raids came out, and then I decided to start spending my dust. So I'm gonna power up my Scizor. Right here, 96%. Unfortunately, not 15 attack, but it's okay. Okay, and this one's like already like level 31.5 or something. So for Dragonite, you don't. There's it's about. Okay, lots of good questions here. So, I changed all my stone edges to. Let me answer in order. So Scizor with one moveset. So as you can see, Fury Cutter, X Scissor, double bug move. Bug is super effective against Psychic. What is your favorite Pokemon? Normally I would say I don't know, but I'm gonna say Slowking is my most favorite Pokemon because it incorporates my name into it. And Slowking's always smiling, happy-go-lucky, and low threshold for happiness, which I think I like to have. Corn. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Brutalize that name. Hook me up with some good mods, like just grind hard, play hard, do these raids. Even just like free pass raids are great. You can get Machamps from there, you can get Executors, you can get Tyrantars, you can get obviously legendary birds, so lots of really great Pokemon you can get that way. What's the difference in power between Crunch and Stone Edge? So based on some of the simulations I ran today, it's about 10% difference between Crunch and Stone Edge. Stone Edge is generally the better move. Crunch is not like that great a dark move, but because it's super effective, definitely does well. Hey, my dad broke Xbox One today with a hatchet and gave me a black eye. I did not have a good day. Oh, hopefully, yeah, that's sounds like a terrible situation. So hopefully things get better for you. Hopefully you're in a safe spot right now. Yeah, keep asking away. I'm gonna see if there's any questions I missed. Thanks R7 for the compliment. Oh, I'm blocking the CP, keeping it a little bit surprised. And then it should have a couple more power-ups. There you go. Now I have Scizor. So, my Mewtwo lineup. So, 6 Bite Crunch Tyrantars. Is it worth to switch Hurricane? Okay, tough question. Is it worth switch for Hurricane moveset? Like switch out of Hurricane like I just did to Outrage. If you have enough charge TMs, then yeah. Actually, let me check Poké Battler right now. See how much better Hurricane or how much worse Hurricane is compared to Outrage. Like Focus Plus, Mewtwo is a problem for everybody, but Dragonite is probably your best option. Resists, and then as well does a lot of damage. Let's see here. Dragon. So prior to this, yeah, like Hurricane, according to this, is like overall is 20% points lower than Dragon Tail. Is that right? These simulators. Yeah, it's definitely worse. I have to double check these simulators. You get 6. What would so if I had to use 6 different? Excellent question, Duncan. If you had 6 different Pokemon to use against Focus Plus Mewtwo, what would it be? Generally, if you were to ask me, I would say, Dragonite, Dragon Tail, Outrage. I would say Scizor or Pinsir, one of the two. Double Bug Move, Fury Cutter, X Scissor. And then I'd use Gengar, even though Gengar, if it had confusion, it would be a disaster for Gengar. I'd use Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Gengar. Probably use like Gyarados, Bite Crunch or Bite Hydro Pump. And then generally, maybe like Fire Spin, Overheat, and Moltres, because it has high DPS, resist fighting moves. What else would be good? Maybe like Houndoom, but I don't really have a good Houndoom, so I don't know necessarily if I would use it. But Houndoom with Snarl, Foul Play. That'd probably be my 6 I would use. Obviously, if I had a Mewtwo, I'd probably use like Confusion, Shadow Ball or something like that. But because it's a high attack stat, and then it would resist, they would mutually resist their fast moves, so might be a decent option as well. If you don't know, yeah, that's what I'd use. What would you guys use as your? That's a good question. So I use Poké Battler. So I'm gonna post that link in the description. So let me post that. So post that, okay. And then any recommendations for low to mid 20 players on current 4 birds and what site you're using for simulators. So I just sent you that. And then advice on the 4 current birds. So one, find a group, like find people, a lot of communities or cities. Use Discord, Facebook, WhatsApp to just like figure out like what people are doing for raids. Like just don't be afraid to ask people when you're at raids, like how they're communicating, whether you can get in with their group. For the birds, like easy counters for the birds are like Tyranitar. So see whether or not some people are still interested in doing Tyranitar raids. So I'd recommend that you go and try some Tyranitar raids. If you can't do Tyranitar raids or you find they're too strong, then do some Machamp raids with some people. And then that way you have Machamps to take down Tyranitars, and you have Tyranitars with preferably Bite, Stone Edge, take down these birds. Like Tyranitar is good against like all 4 of the birds. The only major problem one is like Lugia, anything Hydro Pump, more so Dragon Tail, Hydro Pump is more of an issue. Got any pincers? Yeah, so Pinsir, Bug Bite, X Scissor is better than Scizor. I agree with that. But I already powered up Scizor. I already invested so much dust into it. And I don't have any good pincers with double bug move. How old am I? So I'm 28. Can you show us your birds? Yeah, certainly. I don't have any of them powered up yet. I was going to do that all in one video or live stream. So let me show you here. Let's start with Articuno. So Articuno, I have 3 98s. Actually, I have all 3 versions of 98. You'll see that I got them all on the Sunday, so July 30th, July 30th, July 30th. Yeah, it was actually quite a good day, because like my highest, I think I even got this 96 on July 30th. Yeah, so my highest one before that was this 93, I think. No, I got that on July 30th, so maybe this. Oh, okay, I got a lot. Okay, this was my highest one before I had started the last weekend day of raids. So I picked up like a lot of really good ones. I think that day I went like 16 for 18 on Articuno catches, so really good Sunday. And then Zapdos. Fortunately, I don't have that many good Zapdos. I have some decent ones. They're still good. I shouldn't say that. They're not like 98 or 100, but they're still good, and there's still time left to get some better ones. So here's 1888, and then you'll see they're there. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to you on your medals. I'll show that in a little bit. 1883. So I don't have any crazy ones for Zapdos, but I'm still pretty happy about it. And then Moltres, I have 298s that I think I got on the last day as well. The 6, yeah, you see I picked up 298s on the 6, which is great. And then I have 2 other 98s, I should say, and then 2 96s. So that's not bad. And then Lugia, which is all the way at the bottom. I only done a couple. I haven't done that many Lugia raids. I have this 96. I think this is the one that I was gifted for going to Go Fest. And then I had this 93 that I caught on the Saturday when Articuno raids were out. And then this is just my first one I did. Let me take a look here. No, I don't want to show you that. I will show, I think this one here is Zapdos. So Articuno, I went 48 59. 2 of them I caught in Go Fest, so really I went 46 of 57. So pretty good catch rate. Zapdos did not bad. A little harder at the beginning than I thought, and as well over the weekend I raided mostly with Valor people, so I didn't get as many Premier Balls as I would have otherwise, but still it's a lot of fun. And I find with Zapdos, because like I have 6 golems, like I always got 3 damage, and then depending on how efficient or proficient the other people I was with, they were like all level 38, 39, 40, like really strong trainers, with lots of golems. I was able to get 1 or 2 team damage bonus. And then, unfortunately, not that many gym control, but that's okay. And then Moltres was definitely my toughest one. For Moltres, like, initially I was like having such huge issues trying to catch it just because it's like too far for me, and I always like felt like I had to purposely throw farther. Like there was one day after work that I went 1 for 6, and it was immediately I was like, oh, a little frustrated. And afterwards, I was like, you know what, just take your time, be patient. Let's follow my own advice, like step away from the crowd, all that stuff. And then over the last 3 days, I went 26 for 30. Obviously, part of that is luck. Like, there's no way I actually deserve to go 26 for 30, but it certainly helped that I improved my throwing. Um, and then Lugia. Lugia, I haven't done that many. I'm not that good at throwing at Lugia either. They're kind of like a weird distance for me. 7 of 10. I think I've done like 3 of them in Chicago, though, so it's not that great. And then medals. So after Mewtwo race, what are you going to power up? And have you kept all your? I've kept all the birds I've caught. I transferred a few of them when it was like the event, but I'll keep them until they take up too much bag space, and I'll start transferring some. So let's do the medals quickly, and then I have to head off. Go Fest, Jogger, Kanto, Collector, Scientist, Breeder, Backpacker, Fisherman, Battle Girl, Ace Trainer, Tiny Rattata, Pikachu Fan, Johto, Berry Master, and then Gym Leader, Unknowns, Champion, like Raid 1, School Kid, Fighter, more Black Belts, Bird Keeper, Punk Girl, Ruin, Maniac, Hiker, Bug Catcher, Hex Maniac, Depot Agent, Kindler, Swimmer, Gardener, Rocket, Psychic, that's not a very creative one, Skier, Dragon Tamer, and then Delinquent, and then Fairy Tale Girl. That second one's actually not that creative. That's kind of a disappointing. They could have put like Mind Reader as it. So, and then so I'll catch this Ladybot, then probably head off. So you guys have any more questions that you want to ask? Oh man, terrible throw. It's okay. Oh, that was a bad throw, but that's fine. So, no other questions. I'll give it another minute or so. Then I'm gonna head off. I can't answer too many more questions anyway. So, just quick live stream, show off the Pokemon that I'm gonna be using against Mewtwo whenever that comes out. Could you do more solo raids? Yeah. Actually, oh shoot, that's a bad throw. But it's so weird to throw on my Android because I don't play that much on my Android anymore. Could you do more solo raids? I have a bunch of clips of me doing solo raids. I have like the office I posted Gengar and Flareon, and then I encouraged one of my friends from Las Vegas to do Flareon. Hopefully he doesn't. He has the mods to do it, so he just needs to pick the Flareon, go and do it. And then I'm gonna do post Alakazam. I'm not sure if I have one recorded yet, but I'll do that pretty soon. And then Vaporeon pretty easy. I think I have one already recorded. Machamp, I have like a bunch recorded already, so those will both be pretty easy. And then do I have a shiny Magikarp? Let's see here. Yes, I do. Let me just show it to you guys. Where is Gyarados? And I'll just search it. Magic Carp. There's my shiny Magikarp. And then as well, let me check. I think there's a few other questions I missed. When I usually sleep, hopefully soon. I will sleep soon. Is it worth to invest dust on Machamps? So I would say it depends. Like if you need to do more Tyranitar rates, which I highly recommend that you do. If you don't have good Tyranitars already or don't have the candies, the IV on the shiny Magikarp's not good at all. I think it's like 60% or something. And then if you need to do more Machamp raids, then Machamp raids. If you need to do more Tyranitar raids, then for sure it's worth investing into Machamp. Up to a certain point, you can take a look on Self Road to understand the break points and what level you should power up your Machamps to. But definitely good investment if you need to do Tyranitar raids and like you're working that would like. In theory, if you get a big enough group, you don't need to really power up much. But like, it's good to power up one to get more damage and more team contribution, and then that will result in more Premier Balls, which will increase your probability that you'll catch the Pokemon that you want. So those are good reasons to power up your Pokemon, so that way you can get more candy, get more Stardust, get more of the higher IV mods that you want, and hopefully ones with the right movesets. And then as well, that way you don't have to rely on having such a big group. Like I know for myself, for Moltres and Zapdos and Articuno, I can just show up, and as long as there's like, if there's like 4 people I know and they're like decent level, they don't have to be crazy high level, then I know I can do the raid. So it's easiest level 3 boss. So I say like Gengar is pretty easy. Gengar is easy if you have like the right Pokemon. So it really depends on the Pokemon you have. Like if you have Psychic Pokemon, then Gengar and Machamp are going to be pretty easy. If you have good Grass Pokemon and Lightning Pokemon, then Vaporeon is definitely beatable. Then like medium hard ones are like Alakazam. Then the really tough ones are Flareon, and then until proven otherwise, impossible ones are going to be Jolteon. So, let me see here. I think there's a few other questions. And then, how can you throw? I'm actually not throwing that good in this video. Wish I could throw better so I can answer your question. But I think it's just practice. Have you invested in your Espeons? I only have one Espeon. I actually missed out on. We're doing a Zapdos raid in Boston over the weekend because I'm in Rhode Island this week for work. Did the Boston, like in Boston, there's 100% EV across the street. We were in the middle of a raid, and then it's level 29 EV too. And then by the time we crossed the street, like I had despawn, which is fine. It is what it is. But I would have definitely started. That's why I'd be walking right now, so I can do another Espeon. But I've already maxed out one Espeon. Espeon's really great for like Machamp raids, for Gengar raids, for like Venusaur raids, anything that's like, it's like a slightly tankier, slightly weaker from attack perspective, Alakazam. But I think it's like Confusion, Future Sight's a really great moveset, so can't really go wrong. Both of them hit really hard, high DPS, great attack stat. I think it has the same attack stat as Dragonite, so it's a great Pokemon for sure overall. Can you solo? No. I can't solo Jolteon. Do I think it's possible? I think it's possible. But I haven't seen anyone do it. But I've seen enough evidence that you can get close enough that there are probably some situations or some versions of Jolteon or that you could probably do. Oh man, I throw it terribly. That's okay. Don't have to be perfect. No, okay. No, that sucks. Okay, I'll catch this one to redeem myself. There you go. But yeah, anyways, I think that's all the questions I'm going to answer. Thanks for watching the live stream. Um, Hopefully this weekend I can post a bunch of videos. I'm gonna. Are you going to max out Mewtwo? I'll wait. For sure, I'm gonna eventually max out one one or two or however many good Mewtwo's I'm gonna get. But I'm not gonna go crazy over Mewtwo. Mewtwo's like a good general. Will become the best generalist attacker. Well, I got like slightly weaker from a defensive point of view, so I have to see how much that harms it from a usability perspective. But definitely gonna max out at least one. Hopefully a good IV one. Um, and then yeah, 2275. That'd be amazing if I could encounter that. But I'm not too fussed. If it's a 96, 98, or whatever, it depends on how long these raids last. Obviously, I'm gonna power up the best one I get. But if I don't get 100, it is what it is. Uh, but anyways, this weekend hopefully gonna do some 2-person level 4 takedowns. I know for sure I can do Charizard. Charizard is gonna be pretty easy. I tried to do one last week with a level 40 in Rhode Island. Rhode Island, really great community. We were so close. We just had like a little bit of lag that prevented us, but it should be easy to do, especially if I get someone with like slightly stronger golems. And then we're going to try Lapras. We're going to try Rhydon. Both those are going to be pretty tough. And then obviously we're going to do Tyranitar again. And then we're going to try Venusaur. Blastoise definitely not possible. But we'll try Venusaur and see how that goes. I don't think it's possible for that one, but we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching the live stream. And I'll talk to you guys later.